Expelliarmus. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Lumos. Capulso. Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Confringo.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Reparo. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Confringo! Revelio! Lumos. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your
Revelio.
help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Uncle Roland would never leave me to worry like this.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Another human?
Revelio.
It's always my turn for patrol.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
If you're there.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Who's there?
Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. How to find the crooked tree?
Revelio.
A crooked tree. Just as the map said. Crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio! Is that meant to be an Confringo! Potato! Too slow.
Confringo.
Incendio! Perhaps you want to give up. Incendio!
Are you even Confringo?
Confringo!
Expelliarmus. Potato.
I see. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Incendio! You'll die before you have a chance to finish your job. Confringo! Potato! Pathetic. Incendio! Is that all then? Confringo! That's the best you can do, is it? Incendio!
Accio.
Confringo!
Potato.
So very Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like a...
Isn't it?
Incendio! Confringo! Survive long. Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Incendio!
How does that feel?
Incendio! Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Potato!
Revelio. Revelio.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Confringo. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What do we have here? Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Invictus totalis. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. A ladder. That's what I need. Revelio. Invictus totalis.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. I know I've heard something different.
Revelio. this is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Why am I always on patrol? Don't waste my skill.
What went on here, I wonder?
You will regret coming too soon.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Quiet, you ask me.
Revelio. What will we find in here?
Next time I see Fail, that's stupid. I'll give them what they deserve.
Revelio.
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. What's that? Who's there? You won't get away with that.
Levioso.
I shall avenge you.
Levioso. Lumos.
Backing up. Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Levioso. Depulso. Yes. Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
Levioso.
Oh, yes. No! I will make you. What is it?
Levioso.
You won't get
Lumos. Lumos.
the town.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't.
Confringo.
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Never never seen a wizard use magic like this.
Protego!
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo!
You arrogant child!
Levioso!
I'll get you for this. Ready?
Protego!
Boiler door. How to open it?
All defense and no offense.
Your blood! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio!
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Protego! Revelio! Revelio! Oh. Ah. Confringo! Revelio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio!
What's down there?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio!
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Over here! You call that? I'll get you.
Confringo!
No! Pitiful! I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Nice try. I won't wreck. One less shoot. Miss me.
Was that? Not quite.
Confringo!
I've been fighting since before.
You can't stop us. Why can't I hit you?
Pure spells blast off.
Confringo!
Easily diverted.
That was meant for me. You understand? Pity. Not mine.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Someone's been taken out last me.
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That student defeated our encampment in the tower. I should have been.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
You won't get away,
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demand. Revelio!
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio!
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
Revelio!
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oaks. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oaks. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oaks. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Revelio! Mr. Oaks was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful.
I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Glacius!
There you go.
Depulso!
Hit me quick.
Revelio! What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist. I'll let you have that one. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Revelio.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. fit for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find...
Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects...
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Revelio. Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I